fun figuring out how we were going to do better acoustically, because the original song, the kind of sonics of it are very big. There's big harsh live drums, there's these big like sweeping 80s synths that kind of accent the melody. That was originally how it was written. The guy who wrote it with Svanti played those down, 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 and then I wrote the melody over that. So it was interesting to see how we were going to like strip all of those big elements back into an acoustic setting. So I'm playing piano on this, and I'm playing it on the Korg electric piano, which is really nice, a really versatile instrument. But you've got a lot of presets on there. But I decided to just go with like an upright sound, so it gives it a very organic, natural take on the song, which I think is always nice with acoustic versions, especially juxtaposing it against how 80s and big the original sounds. And then we've got some nice kind of delicate electric guitar sounds that Connor and James are doing, and again quite verbed out percussive sounds that Tris is doing on the machine. So very happy with how it sounds sonically acoustic.
I really like this song because from a guitarist aspect it's quite simple but effective. So I predominantly play one note for the verses, which is interesting, and then it's just like a really easy pattern in the choruses. But I think those are the songs that are really interesting as guitarists, because what you do add really adds to the song. This song is slightly 80s sounding and influenced, and it's the only song off this album that does that. So it's a bit of a fun moment, and I can't wait to play it live. Also, lyrically, Better's an interesting song for us because it's kind of all around the notion of we can strive to do better as individuals in a relationship, but also perhaps that can be perceived as a wider concept that in society we can do better than perhaps we already are.
UEL's Ultimate Ears Live, the new situation in the game, right? So you can change these bits, you can change the top, customize whatever you want, take them off, twist them out like that, easy peasy, right? And then you put another one in. Cool, twist it back in. You can look different every night on stage.
What's up, I'm Connor. This song's interesting for me to play specifically on the bass because usually in the actual track we use the synth bass to play the after chorus, which is quite fiddly, it's like da, 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 da. And so I have to try and replicate that on a live bass, which is fun because I get to, you know, warm up my fingers, shred about a bit. But yeah, it's quite different. It's a fun one to play acoustically.
Tristan here, setting up for the UE sessions. I'm using a sample pad. It's a pretty simple setup, connected with a laptop. For these sessions, we wanted to kind of like not use anything, you know, drastically large, so we could go into locations like this, which is pretty cool. So the sample pad was perfect. I put all the kind of like relaxed samples in, nothing too crazy, even some 808s as well throughout the sessions. And then I just kind of like jam with the guys, and it's just such an easy way to play music acoustically, but keep that original sound that the samples and the record offer. So it's pretty sick.
Let's say that down because that's your brad's mix, remember.